Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the Apple Intelligence on iPhone 17 Pro. Alright, first we need to open up the settings. Once we are here, we need to scroll down a little until we find Apple Intelligence and Siri. Make sure that it's enabled, and also, in my case, at the first time, the Apple Intelligence didn't want to work at all. The thing is, you need to, during the setup process, you need to select your region as United States, and also, just to make sure, you should also enable the language into English United States. If you choose the region normally through the settings, it might don't work. I had to erase my iPhone and then set the region into United States, and then it started working. Okay, when it comes to that, below, make sure that Apple Intelligence is enabled. Below we can enable talk or type to Siri. We can launch it by saying one of those sentences by pressing the side button, or we can also type to Siri when we double tap the bottom edge on the phone, just like that. That's how you can launch it. Next thing is allow Siri unlocked feature. I like to keep this enabled. We can also select the Siri responses, prefer silent responses, automatic, or prefer spoken responses. It's up to you. We also have the unannounced calls, call hang up, messaging with Siri, automatically send messages. It's up to you. If you want, you can enable those features. Similar thing with the call hang up. During the call, when we will basically say, hey Siri, hang up, the call will be ended. We can enable it. Why not? Okay. Now, on the bottom, we have the extensions. We have the ChatGPT, which is a AI bot, and we can use it into our advantage. We can basically ask him for anything. We can tell him to find the things in the internet. Make sure that use ChatGPT option is enabled above. We also have to create or log in into already existing account. Currently I'm using the free version of the chat. We don't need to pay for anything unless we want to use the ChatGPT Plus. You can click on upgrade right in here, and you need to pay monthly for a sub to get access into ChatGPT Plus. Alright. Also, ChatGPT is installed as a app itself. Right in here, we can tap on that and we can start chatting with it to get the information that we want. Alright, but let's go back into the settings. And now, below we have the Apple Intelligence and Siri app access. When you click on the apps, you can see which apps are supported. And now let me show you what things we can do thanks to the Apple Intelligence. So let's begin with the Siri, but you know, the Siri was in the previous iPhones, of course, but now it has been enchanted and it works really fast, you know, because the previous Siri, the icon always appeared in here on the bottom. This there was a circle, but now it doesn't pop out like that, and the Siri responds much faster than in the previous versions. So that is like a cool upgrade. We don't need to wait until, you know, Siri will think for like, you know, 3 seconds, 5 seconds. Now it responds almost immediately. Let me show you. I will launch Siri by the power button, and now let's try to, for example, thanks to the Siri, we want to know, let's say we are going into vacation, and we are wondering how we are going to travel to France, for example. The currency in France is euro, of course. We are living in the US, so we want to change the dollars into euro, and we want to know how much it's going to be. So let's say we have $1,500, and we want to know how much euro it will be. So let's ask Siri about it. How many euros is $1,500? I would like to convert from dollars to euro currency. Okay, so now check how many euros is $1,500. Okay, it liked, so do it again. $1,500 to euros. Okay, we can use search the web or use the ChatGPT, for example. Let's use the chat. It says it's working. All right. And now we can see that. Oh, it's $1,000. Okay, no mind. But as you can see, we have our answer. So everything went just like it should. As you can see, the Siri responded really fast. Now let's try to, for example, remotely add an alarm into our clock app. Set an alarm at 1 a.m. and name it Wake Up. Alright, as you take a look, it has been added almost immediately. So everything went just like it should. Really cool thing. Now, let's try to do other things with that. Now, when we will hold the Edge button, we'll be able to launch our visual intelligence. I don't want to launch the camera. I don't know how to... Okay, now. Now, as you can see, our camera is working, and now we can ask the AI about what it sees on the screen currently to get some information, or we can, for example, search on the base of... We can search similar photos. No, not that way. We can search for similar things based on our photo. So now let's maybe let's use the ask option first. I'll place my phone on this plant. Let's click on ask. Now the ChatGPT launched, as you can see, and due to the ChatGPT, we can see what this plant is. So it's Burrowstale, Selenium. I'm not even going to try to tell that. It's a Chilean succulent with plump, teardrop-shaped leaves that store water, and blah blah blah, and other information. So as you can see, the chat, our AI, gave us answer about that plant. So now we know what it is. Now let's take a photo once again, but this time with normal shutter button. Okay, and now we can also manually draw to select this plant, and now based on the selected object we can swipe up to see images from Google to find similar photos and similar plants. We need to wait a little until it loads, and as you take a look, we have a long list. Below we can see the links. For example, this one is from Reddit, this one is from Facebook. And of course, if you tap on that, it will open up in your browser. Really cool thing. And also, when I was placing my camera on that plant, okay, I don't want to use it. Above the shutter button, I already had the name of this plant. I mean the name like that. It says maybe, and the name maybe stone crop currently. So when I'll click on that, it will scan for this, and again we have the suggestions. This may be one of these: stone crop, jade plant, or again, I'm not even trying to tell this. So that's simply how this AI works. It scans the object that we have taken photo of, and he gives us information about it. We can also use this mode, for example, to translate the text. On my PC, on my screen, I will launch the page with a foreign language. It needs to be foreign language, so we'll be able to use the translate option. In my case, it's going to be in the Polish, so I will launch the Wikipedia page, for example. I want it in Polish. And now, give me a second. Okay, in here I have some article. And now I will take a photo of it. I just need to type the password. Alright. I need to launch the mode. Oh, come on. Alright. I will take a photo of it, of this text. Okay, and as you can see, now we can summarize the text as we click on that, just like that. We can read it aloud.
One article month, an initiative to improve the quality of articles and illustrations. Science, natural sciences, social sciences, humanities. Technology, philosophy, history. A few months after them. Championships, Polish triple jumper Joanna Skabinska was disqualified for doping, and all of her results were annulled. Poland was stripped of 6 points, earned by Skabinska in the Super League, resulting in the Polish national team, ultimately finishing in 7th place. Read more. Other medal were the
so that's how this mode.
Were the letters how to write a perfect.
All right, enough. All right, so that's how you can see how this mode works. And now I will take a photo again because I have wanted to show you the translate option. Again, I need to take a photo of the text. Okay. And now, as you take a look, I have used my finger to simply copy the text, to select it, just like that. Alright, now release. Click on this icon, that's our AI. And now also, we have the writing tools. We can proofread this text, we can rewrite it, make it more friendly, professional, concise it, make it a list, for example. When you click on that, now you can see that it has been generated. Really cool thing. If you want to save, simply click on save and it will be saved in our notes. Really cool thing. Now, for example, let's make it more professional. So let's wait a little. All right. And you can see that now it has been enchanted a little bit. You can copy it if you want, but I wanted to show you the translate option. Okay, click on the arrow and now we have the translate option. Okay, in my case, it selected the Spanish as a language of that is being translated to, but as you can see, we can even copy the translation, and that's how it works. Now let's try with the search. This button, I'll take the photo of my keyboard. Alright, and it's showing us the results from Google based on our photo. So for example, in here we can see the keycaps, similar from the original photo. That's how it works. And yeah, I simply highly recommend trying all of these features on your own when it comes to the the Apple Intelligence and Siri. I'm wondering if there's something more that I want to show you in here, but I think that is all. Yeah, I think so. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.